Hello, today we're going to be starting another hardcore Minecraft playthrough. Yeah, we're going to put this on hardcore just because I'm stubborn and I really want to do a hardcore series, even though I've started multiple times on this and died pretty early on. This time we're just going to take it nice and slow and just do things safely. We're going to strip mine instead of mining into caves. We're gonna do a lot of focus on food production early on. We're gonna get some sheep and cows and all that. And we're just gonna load in. Here we go. Oh, it's taking a bit. Sorry, it might be a little laggy at the beginning. I don't have the greatest machine. Alright, I think we're going. Come on. There we go, we're in. Well, it looks like we're in a nice forest right next to a coast. Usually I walk around a bit and do a little bit of exploring before settling down, but I actually think right here is a great spot. We're just gonna grab some wood, and yeah, like I thought, it's just lagging a lot really early on, but that will eventually stop. We're gonna get some wood, we're gonna grab some tools. The first thing we're gonna do is we're going to get ourselves almost a stack of stone. We're just gonna make ourselves a wooden pickaxe and then use that to mine as much stone as we can, which in my experience is 59 blocks. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, and here's that pickaxe, and we're going to get started on mining out those blocks. We're going to do it in this little spot under the water line so it won't interfere with the construction that I want to do. And finally, we're out of the laggy phase. We're just gonna finish mining up this stone. We're almost done. We're at 57, so 58, so just one more, and there it goes. And we're just going to swim out of this cave and make ourselves some stone tools so we can get started on our starter house. Oh, we're stuck. We're stuck on this hill. Okay, we're up. There we go. Let's grab this sapling and set up our crafting table. Alright, so for stone tools, we're going to need some more sticks. Alright, we're gonna grab like 10 more sticks. We're gonna build ourselves 2 axes, and then some pickaxes. Okay, that's one more than I meant. We're also gonna make some swords. And we're gonna use sticks to make a shovel, because I want to kind of do a little bit of a dugout kind of thing. But first we're going to need some wood, because if we build it entirely out of dirt and stone, mud is something different, it's going to look a little bit ugly. And we're just going to start digging that out right here. We're just going to dig down a little bit. We're going to do this on a little bit of a diagonal. And yeah, so we're gonna alright, and here we are. It is night now, but I'm not too worried about mobs since I have my sword. And besides, it's not like I can sleep. Really, the only thing I could do would be to bury my head in the ground. And I just feel like my time is better spent working on... Alright, and we're going to use some birch slabs to just sort of build our roof sloping down. Just like this. Yeah. I think we're gonna do one more. Just do one more layer going down. Just to see how that goes. Okay, one more layer going down might be a bit too low. I think I'm going to remove this maybe. No, this is good. This is too low. No, too low. Too low. We're going to remove this and we're going to build the rest of the roof at the layer above. And we're going to throw down some pillars. Yeah, the birch really isn't matching. It's not good. We're going to strip that later. And we're going to replace these double slabs with actual blocks because it's bothering me. Could I tell you why it's bothering me? No, but it is. Alright, there's that. And we're gonna plop some doors on here. And here it is. We're just gonna add a little bit of an outcropping here, just to make it look a little bit less flat. Just gonna give it a little outcrop. There we go. We're going to need to do a little bit more work, but this is a pretty good start. Alright, and we need a bed, so we're going to come over here and grab these sheep. We're not going to put them in a pen straight off because we don't have one, so we're just going to kill them. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. I remembered how to play the game. Good. And I think we're gonna put some of these down. I don't really have a use for it. Just gonna put it all back on the floor. It'll be useful for like some gradient. Ooh, a mushroom. Yoink. Yep, and we ate some rotten flesh, so now we're poisoned. And we're just going to grab this wood. And that one too. We're gonna want some vines later, just for stuff, but that's not now. That's not yet. Alright, we're back, and we're going to put some bear storage in here. There we go. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to kind of dig it down a little bit in the back so that I can sort of have some hallways diverging off of it, just so I can expand this place, because that's the thing I like about building underground, is that you can expand it, but also, if you expand it, you kind of have to think about that and leave yourself room to expand. Because if you take up all the space and leave yourself no room for hallways, that's no good. And what we're going to put in next is just some furnaces. Just got to get that smelting in early. And those are just going to go on either side like this. The entranceway is... Alright, and we're just going to dig out this floor and replace it with cobblestone because that will look better. And here we found a coal vein that we're just finishing up. There we go, we're just going to crawl out of this hole. Alright, now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make some torches so that we can light this place up. We don't want stuff spawning in here. So we're going to put some torches here, here, some down there. There's good, there's good, there's good. It's nice and lit up now. And we're going to put some outside, just in case if we're running home, it will be really easy to see in the dark. In the day, things, of course, will be less urgent. But also, our house is pretty easy to see. It's very pale in a sea of green, Very easy to see there. Alright, here's this. And yeah, so those are going to be our hall. Those divots down there, and we're just going to mine those out. And then on one, we're going to make some rooms in that, and the other one is going to be our mine. We're going to dig down and just mine. Alright, here's me finishing those rooms. We did find a little bit of iron while mining out these rooms. Not a lot, just 2 pieces. That's not really enough to do anything. So here's our hallway with some rooms. We're probably going to do like a bedroom, an enchanting room, an potion making room, stuff like that. And then over here is going to be our mine, and we're just going to dig down. Alright, and this is about how far we've made it, We're about out of torches, and I just feel like it's time to just sort of wrap up for the day. I think this is a good spot to end this first episode. Next episode is going to be when we start gearing up properly, and we're going to dig this all the way down to bedrock, and then we're going to actually decorate it and make it look somewhat nice. Because it is part of our house. We want it to look nice. Yeah, what we might want to do is just dig down and get some iron tools first. That'll make mining through the deep slate a lot easier. Thank you for watching, and here's the starter base. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you